I can't tell you how pleased I am to welcome everyone to our Thanksgiving assembly. People who have been here know that Thanksgiving is my favorite time of year. It's an opportunity for us to come together in a special way, to give thanks, and to think about those things we can make happen. One of the reasons today's assembly is as exciting for me as it is that we welcome back a significant number of alumni who are here to visit. Could I ask all those alumni who are here to be kind enough to stand and be applauded? Wherever you are. Great. Thank you. Immediately after this event, of course, there's an alumni reception over in the New Commons. I cannot tell you how impressed I was this morning as I walked through the Commons and found Ms. Stroop and so many others, students across the school, putting together meals for families outside of this community. It reminded me of what we are about as a school, working so hard to be the strongest and best community we can, yet at the same time, finding a way to reach out and make a difference. I'm sure we will hear much more about that, but I ask you if you'd be kind enough to join me in giving all those who participated in one means or another a round of applause. Since it is our first time together since the end of the fall season, I want to congratulate all of our fall sports teams and actually ask our boys soccer team, which won the Friends League title for the third consecutive year, to please stand and be acknowledged. Thank you. And I would be remiss not to acknowledge all of our wonderful actors from our one-act plays celebrating Riley that took place last weekend. If you did not have an opportunity to see the pieces, they were really, really impressive. Would they all stand from the different and be acknowledged? Today's assembly, more than anything, will be a celebration of the school that we are, acknowledging the things we're grateful for and hoping for things to come in the future. I can't imagine, as I welcome all of you here, a better person to set a context for that than our all-school president, Maya.
Good afternoon, everyone. The other day, I took a visit to our lower school to visit my pre-K through 5th grade friends. It was a midday surprise visit, so for a couple minutes, I got to experience what it was like to be a lower schooler at Shipley, minus being a couple feet taller than everyone. So I stopped by Mr. Kettle's 3rd grade class and Miss Down's 2nd grade class. I asked all my new friends what they were thankful for, to which they responded, family, friendship, food, video games, pets, good school, warm clothes, turkey, and, quote, everything good. I also stopped by one of the enthusiastic pre-K classes. When I, to their surprise, barged into their class, they were learning something that I think should be taught to every grade, pre-K through 12th, Thanksgiving etiquette. On the board was a list of things to do from Thanksgiving morning up until the end of dinner, including things like, in the morning, ask if you can lend a hand. Say, Mom, Dad, can I help you cook? Clean up your room before guests arrive, something that I definitely should take note of. Help set up the table and the food. When people arrive, say, welcome to our house. And finally, be thankful for safe homes, loving families, and yummy food. I thought this was amazing. Not simply because understanding gratitude and courtesy is a necessity, but because this list of things really captures the spirit of Thanksgiving and what it means to be a good daughter or son, citizen, and even a student. Finally, I try not to pick favorites. One of my favorite groups of Shipleyans is the Shipley girls basketball team. I think we're a great representation of what goes on here at Shipley. On this year's team, we have more freshmen than we have ever had in my 4 years playing here. Some who have been at Shipley longer than I have, and for some, this is their first year here. But as soon as we gather together, there are only two things in mind: learning and growing together, and our team slogan, get buckets and hang banners. So I asked my team what they're proud of, or why they're proud to be a Shipley student, to which they responded, "The feeling of acceptance when I first came to the community was incredible and makes me proud to be a Shipley student. I'm proud to be at Shipley because of the community and how we give back. The people, our accomplishments, and all the opportunities we are afforded here. And the sense of community and the great feeling you get when you walk into school is like no other. It makes me extremely proud to be a part of this community. Hashtag Shipley proud." These responses, amongst others, brought a huge smile to my face. Now here's why I'm proud to be a Shipley student. Here we are nurtured to love, care for, and understand each other, even beyond the boundaries of the upper, middle, and lower schools. Just like my new lower school friends, I'm also thankful for family, friendship, food, and everything good. But along with that, I'm also thankful for the hard times, because in the words of Henry Ward Beecher, one's best success comes after their greatest disappointment. Another reason I'm proud to be a Gator is because of the community and our priority for giving back. I'm proud because of our motto, courage for the deed, grace for the doing. Finally, the origin of all of these things and the number one reason why I am Shipley proud, each and every single one of you guys. And with that, I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and don't forget what our new pre-K friends taught us. Always be grateful and lend a helping hand. Thank you.
The musical groups that we're featuring in this assembly are all out of the middle school. And to start this off, we have a group of the 7th and 8th grade bells, and they're going to play a song called Celebrate the Seasons.
Hello, my name is Tom Sharman. I wear a lot of different hats here at Shipley, and I feel very fortunate to be standing up here today speaking to all of you about what I'm thankful for. When I look out into this audience, I can honestly say I know most of you. I see students that I've taught, the soccer team, my middle school volleyball team, and the 6th grade lacrosse teams that I coach. I see colleagues, friends, alumni, and my 2 lovely daughters, which I'm most thankful for. Most people don't get the opportunity that we get here at Shipley, an opportunity to be part of a community where you feel supported and encouraged to follow your heart while working hard and pushing yourself to be your very best, even when you sometimes feel defeated. When I was growing up, I didn't like school. I couldn't wait to get through high school and be done. I'm positive the only reason I wanted to go to college was to play soccer, not because I wanted to go to school for 4 more years. I wasn't sure what I wanted to be, but I knew I wanted to help people. I decided to major in criminal justice and to attend the police academy after I graduated from college. While I was in college, I took a job as an assistant soccer coach for a soccer team in Virginia. After coaching with the soccer team for several weeks, I realized how much I enjoyed working with the kids and how they pushed me to be a better coach, just as I was pushing them to be better players. In the back of my mind, I thought about switching my major to teaching, but all I could think about was how much I disliked school growing up. And how can someone who doesn't like school ever become a teacher? I graduated from college, went through the police academy, and held a few different jobs, but my heart was never in any of it. There was something missing. Every day after work, I would go to the soccer field and coach soccer, and it just felt right. There was a little voice inside my head that started pushing me towards becoming a teacher again. So when I was 27, I did the unthinkable. I went back to school to get my master's degree in elementary education. I couldn't believe that I was signing up for more classes and more tuition and at least 3 more years of school. But instead of feeling frustrated, like I'd wasted the previous years of my life, I was excited to get a second chance to follow my heart. And you know what? I actually loved every minute of it. I was doing what I was meant to do. I was becoming a teacher. So here I am today, a coach, a parent, a mentor, and a teacher. And I feel extremely lucky and thankful to have all these roles at Shipley and for all of you. I guess my message today is that I'm grateful for second chances. You see, when you're given a second chance, you're given an opportunity to do things smarter, the right way. It's an opportunity to learn from your experiences while pushing forward and making things right. I'm thankful to be here in a community that makes me want to be better and do better each day. I'm thankful to be doing what I love in a school that I love, surrounded by people who make me want to be the best version of myself. So before I end my speech, and since we're all proud to be Gators, and since I'm a coach, I think there's only one way to end my speech. And let's get a Gators on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
job. Everybody high fives. Everybody high fives. Good job. Yeah, good job.
Hello. My name is Charlie Biddle, and I'm new here. That is to say, I just started working here. But I've known Shipley for most of my life. I graduated in 2005, and Dr. Pilch already beat me to asking all the alumni to stand up, so I won't make you do it again. But you might have noticed a lot of alumni work here. Today I represent a very small part of a huge community, a community of those who came before us. It's very exciting to be back talking in front of this audience. I believe I've changed considerably since the last time I spoke at an all-school assembly. The landscape has changed a lot, but the atmosphere remains unchanged. It feels just like it always has. Let me ask a second question. How many people here have a sibling? All right, plenty. How many people here have a sibling here at Shipley? When I was in school, I had two. My older sister, Kat, is now a college professor and is just as much the lifelong student now as she was when she was in school. My brother was the captain of both the squash and the crew team. No doubt the athlete in our family. Me, I wasn't a bad student, and I had to work very hard to stand out on the crew team. You could say, in terms of standing out, I had much more courage for the deed than grace for the doing, which I think is what led me to run for all-school president. When I came to Shipley in 9th grade, from another school I might add, my sister had paved many roads. However, to say I felt in her shadow was an understatement. Even my Shipley email was cbiddle2. I was quickly surprised by how my teachers, despite having taught my sister, didn't react to me as if I were like her. This shadow was of my own construction. It was Shipley and my teachers that allowed me to be myself. I wouldn't profess to know that much about the capital L life. But I do know that if you don't know who you are, there are plenty of people who will tell you who you should be. Shipley taught me how to do many things, but I'm most thankful for the space it gave me to figure out who I am and the confidence to actually be that person. Moreover, it did the same thing for my brother and sister, who are completely different from me and have chosen their own paths. It might be easier sometimes if Shipley told us what we should be, and it's pretty obvious some other schools do that. I won't name any names. Some of us, most of us, aren't just one thing. At Shipley, we can celebrate whatever we want, whenever we want, however we want. Whether it's the soccer team winning the Friends League championship, the opening night of the middle school musical, or the lower school play day. The greatest thing is we don't have to celebrate one piece of our school as if it's the most important part. We can celebrate everything recklessly. There are many things to be thankful for this time of year, but remember to be thankful for what you are, and thankful for a community that helps you to find your path.
The combined middle school string ensemble from grade 6 and then the 7th and 8th grade group are now going to play for us a piece called Concerto No. 2 by the German composer J.S. Bach. So something that you can listen for in this piece is how busy it is. All the strings are playing very busily, and it's just a really busy piece, and that's kind of typical of music from this period. So see if you can spot which string player is moving their bow the fastest in this piece. So we thought that in addition to hearing from the people you normally hear from at the assemblies, Maya, Dr. Pilch, and other speakers, it would be nice if we had some representatives from all the different divisions, lower school, middle school, and upper school, to come up and talk to you a bit about what they're most proud of and grateful for at Shipley. So here we go.
Hello, my name is Matthew Schwenk, and I'm in the 11th grade. I am thankful for the lifelong bonds that Shipley has created between my teachers, my peers, and I, who am also thankful for the communities that these bonds have created both inside and outside of school.
Hi, I'm Ashia Johnson, and I'm in the 9th grade. Most of you don't know me because I'm new to Shipley, but even though I'm new, I'm already thankful for Shipley. Before I came here, I went to Jesu School, which is an average-sized Catholic school in Philadelphia. My principal knew that I wanted the best out of my education, and she urged me to apply to Shipley in 8th grade. Once I came here, I fell in love with Shipley. I visited and I saw the classes, the curriculum, and of course the beautiful campus. And I fell in love. Now that I go here, I know that Shipley was the best place for me to be. I'm thankful for Shipley because it showed me that hard work does pay off, and I'm thankful that Shipley provides a beautiful place for me to develop to my full potential.
Hello, my name is Reed, and I'm in 7th grade. This Thanksgiving, there are many things that I am thankful for. One thing in particular is all the great students, teachers, and other faculty members who make this Shipley School the great place that it is today. Every single person is just as much to the Shipley community as the next. This is why I love coming to school every single day, and for that, I am thankful.
Hi, my name is Jillian, and I'm in the 6th grade. What I'm grateful for is all of the sports I get to try and play here at Shipley. The reason why I'm grateful for this is because some sports I want to do I've actually never played before. Right now I'm doing basketball and I've never really played this sport before. The coaches always give us positive feedback and good advice. Finally, I also choose sports at Shipley because I like the sports at Shipley because I get to play with my friends.
Hi everyone, my name is Jack Helly and I am in the 5th grade. I have been at Shipley for 5.5 years and I am thankful for many things. First, I am very grateful for the helpful, caring teachers who know me well and help me when I have trouble. I am also grateful that Shipley we have an abundance of school supplies, art materials, music instruments, science lab materials, computers, and sports equipment. I am also thankful that Shipley helps those who are less fortunate than us and teaches us to care about others, like the students at the Braintree School and the Andrew Jackson School. Finally, I am grateful that Shipley helps me make a lot of great friends, which makes me happy. Thank you, Shipley.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Samantha Sly and I'm in 1st grade. I have been here for 2.5 years and I'm thankful for so many things. I love Shipley so much that last year I told Dr. Poach that in 11 years he would have to create a Shipley College for me. How's that going, Dr. Poach? Pretty well. I'm thankful for the helpful teachers who teach me little tricks to figure things out. I'm thankful for kind students who help me when I fall down. I'm also grateful for all the subjects that they teach us and for the many choices we have. When I hear about wars around the world, I wish they could be like Shipley and learn how to talk over things and not fight. I would stay here forever and ever if I could, even though my mom tells me I should try new things. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Eat more ham. Thank you.
Let's give all our speakers another round of applause. The final musical group we're going to hear from today is the 6th grade band. And one of the reasons we wanted to showcase all middle school groups today is so you get a snapshot of really what goes on in the musical life of the middle school. And they're in that great in-between place where 4th graders and 5th graders are just beginning on their instruments and singing and learning the basics. In middle school, they get to really go to the next level and start to learn some skills that'll then be carried up into the upper school, where the ensembles there model the refinement and advanced technique. So what the band's going to play is a song called Just Plain Blues. And blues are really the only American art form, a musical art form that's truly American. It was invented here and it flourished here. And so what you can listen for is the kind of jazzy sound that you're gonna hear from the band.
Wow. First, let me say, if you haven't actually addressed the entire school, it's not easy to stand up here. And I think that all of our wonderful students, alums, faculty did a great job. Would you give them a round of applause? And though everyone did a terrific job, I want to mention to Samantha, we're looking at a new college. And you have a president over there, Maya, who says she's going to come back to vote for you for president when it's your time to run. So congratulations. Where's Mr. Showerman? Thank you for sharing your thoughts. We're grateful for the fact that you pursued that second chance and are now part of our community. You do a great job. Thanks. And Mr. Biddle, I remember every minute of your time here that you described, and you are right. You are a very different person, still wonderful, in ever so many ways. What you didn't share with this wonderful group is that not only did you just join us, but even more recently is you just got married. Could I ask you to join me so I could give you some flowers to give to your lovely wife? I told Charlie I don't hold it against him that his wife graduated from Agnes Irwin School. It's perfectly okay. In just a moment, I'll have some things to say about Thanksgiving and our celebration, but I do want to take a moment to acknowledge all of our music groups that just do a great job. In middle school, you made us proud. Thank you. As you know, at these assemblies, I like to take a moment to acknowledge birthdays, and the list is slightly less long at this point than it was in the fall. So I'd like to ask the following people to stand. These are people celebrating this week, and I will ask one person who's actually celebrating today to be kind enough to stand so we can sing happy birthday to her. So celebrating this week, Rachel Zammer, Connor Bryan, Katie Peterson, Tyane Watson-Harris, Charlotte Kavanaugh Kerr, Gray Devine, Finn Buckley, Ray Nguyen, Andrew Buckingham, Max Turgeon, Ben Ford, Arvell Jones, Marianne DeSante, Sam Switsky, Kate Scott, and as a faculty member, Ms. Devlin. And if I could ask Electra Ballas to please stand so we can sing happy birthday to her. Come on out. Mr. Smith, please. And if you think it's hard to speak, imagine how hard it is to be recognized that way. At the same time, at this assembly, it's important for me to acknowledge a few people who will be moving on as we come to the end, actually Thanksgiving break on your bouts. The first person, many won't know, but in her couple short months here, volunteering in our pre-K, she's just done a wonderful, wonderful job, and she's just adored. Mimi Cannell. Would you be? The next two people actually have a much longer history with us. One of them, the first I'll mention, is actually retired from this community twice previously, and we have been lucky enough to attract her back to step in for us as we have needed it. But those of you who know her know that Mrs. Sorrell is among the, not just the very best teachers, but the dearest and most wonderful of people. She will be here through winter break, but I thought it important for us to be able to acknowledge her today. Could we give her a round of applause? And the other member of the community who is actually leaving us after, in her 26th year here, and has just done some wonderful things in our lower school as a teacher in both kindergarten and first grade, currently in first grade, and some family situations have asked her to move on at this particular point. I know that all of you will join me in showing your wonderful appreciation for the great work she's done across the board. Could you please give Ms. Moran a round of applause? Connie. So, please. What people don't know is, right, what people don't know is when we have members of our of our professional team, our colleagues who have been here more than 15 years, one of the things is that they receive, whether they like it or not, a Shipley chair, and that's for you. Please use it. Good health and happiness. Thank you for everything. We'll make sure that somebody helps you. So as I think about this assembly on our Thanksgiving holiday, I realize that in so many ways it speaks to what we are as a school. Our motto says, courage for the deed, grace for the doing. As I watched our students filling those bags this morning, and I heard the cheer here and our students speaking, and speaking of the things that they were proud of. They were proudest of the things that make that motto true. Proudest of the relationships that exist here in school, proudest of the efforts to make a difference here and in the greater world, proudest of the willingness to take a risk, slip, fall, and get back up so that they can then do the things that Mr. Showerman suggested. Do the things you need to do the things you want to do the things the best you can. While Shipley hopes to continue to play an important role in that process, whether we become a college or not, we know that at the heart of all that good work is the work done by each of you, the members of our student bodies and of our adult community. I ask you, as you begin to think about Thanksgiving, that you give careful thought to those things you can do for yourselves to become better, for those things you can do with your family to find a way to become closer together, and those things that you can do in this community to help all of us become the community you want it to be. Most importantly, I ask us to think about the little things we can do outside of this community to make it just a little bit better place. To steal the words of some of the people who have already spoken. Most importantly, I want you to be thankful for the people that you are as you strive to become what you want to be. And as our wonderful school president said, however it is or wherever it is you're striving to do it, find a way to get those buckets and hang those banners. Celebrate Thanksgiving and enjoy every minute of it. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Now, I would be remiss in mentioning Thanksgiving if I didn't take a moment to acknowledge our gratefulness for those around the world dealing with all the challenges that are there. As people know, there have been any number of difficult situations in the world in the last few weeks. And in just a moment, I'm going to ask a couple of our faculty members to be kind enough to play the French national anthem, both in memory of those who have been lost, but in celebration of the efforts moving forward to make this the safest and best possible world it can be. The national anthem will be followed directly by our school song. I thank each and every one of you for all that you have done to make us who we are, and I wish you the best as you continue to strive to be the best that you can be. Could I ask you all to please stand both for the French national anthem and for the school song? Two quick things. One, please remember that there is for those who are alums, there is one more time. Could we give them a round of applause, please? There is a reception in the Commons. And also, if you would please remember as we finish our assembly, to be kind enough to make sure that our chairs get closed up and placed against the appropriate walls on the two sides of the gym. Ready, Mr. Gibler, Mr. Smith? Shh. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful break.